Tom Piotrowski over at CommSec. It is the rates day today. Are you expecting any change today, Tom?
Absolutely not, Pete. It'll be a challenging conversation, as we've spoken about on previous occasions. The RBA governor having to navigate growth at a standstill and elevated underlying inflation is essentially what keeps central bankers up at night. So how that is couched today will be important in terms of guiding the market's expectations around potential rate moves over the medium term. But in the bigger picture, Pete, it's been a pretty constructive note that's been struck by Northern Hemisphere stock markets overnight. On both sides of the Atlantic, we've seen equity markets rise. In the case of Wall Street, we've seen the S&P 500, the broader market, register its 30th record high this year. So that's an impressive statistic. We had the Nasdaq hit a record high as well. It was up by 1%. The S&P 500 up 0.8%. The Dow Jones up by around 0.5%. The breadth of participation in the move higher overnight in the US was broader than what we'd seen in recent days. So that was important because there had been question marks about it being too concentrated where technology stocks are concerned. So that was one concern that was put to one side. However, European markets are generally firmer as well. The French market up by almost 1%. The German market up by around 0.4%. European markets have been under a lot of pressure recently, Pete, because of rising interest rates and the political uncertainty there. So that managed to right itself to an extent in Europe. But what was problematic as far as the local picture is concerned is that we've seen continued downward pressure on commodity prices. So aluminium, copper, for example, at 2-month lows. So that could be there could be a bit of residue in the local market today because mining stocks underperformed markedly yesterday. Elsewhere, we've seen a bit of a rebound for oil prices, though, up by more than 2% last night. So that's a more positive thing in the resource space. The Aussie dollar is trading at 66.1 US cents.
Got it. Tom, thank you.